Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Anker. Anker is one of those coins that we do see a lot of potential in, and so we do a couple updates a week to make sure we get over the news and information that Anker has provided us with that week. So we do want to talk about the price predictions as well, like I said, for April, May, and 2021. So before we do that, I do want to say, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing in coins. So we do see in the last month alone a 248% increase, just massive. We did have a couple people asking me to do an Anker update, so I definitely wanted to get to that as quickly as possible. We take a look at the last week alone, about a 9% decrease, obviously with a massive middle decrease that went all the way down to 12 cents. Anker hasn't moved much recently. We're seeing pretty much the same Anker that we've been seeing. It went from, let's be honest, it went from 16 cents to about 14.50. So we're not seeing massive decreases here. I know it says 9%, but you got to remember, you're looking long term if you're invested in something like Anker. Anker is one of those coins that's going to do well throughout 2021. It's not going to be a huge middle, or I say short-term gain at this point, most likely, because we have seen this massive short-term gain already, a 248.64% increase. We saw, start jumping at about, I guess we would say March 23rd. We saw it from 7 cents, and we saw the jump all the way up to 21.76 cents. That's obviously a massive increase. We did see it correct and stabilize now. I do think we're going to continue to see growth and maybe even a all-time high this month, beating that 21 cents out. So we'll continue to monitor this and see if there's anything that will really push it over the top. So right now, with what we're dealing with, Anker has not really pushed out anything too crazy that has really been new to the Anker coin itself. There's nothing real good information that's going to push this coin up. I do think that's coming, however, because it's coming. When that news does break, I think we are going to reach around that 18 to 19 cent range and hopefully stabilize out and continue on a gradual increase, making our way to a new all-time high in this month alone. But like I said, we'll jump to that at the end of the video. Let's get a brief overview of Anker and then jump into those price predictions. So Anker is an Ethereum token that powers Anker, a Web3 infrastructure cross-chain staking DeFi platform that aims to make it easy and affordable for anyone to participate in blockchain ecosystems by building dApps, hosting nodes, or staking. The Anker token can be used to pay for services on the Anker platform, such as node deployment and API services, participate in on-chain governance, and also act as an insurance for network participants. So there's a lot there to read about Anker. Obviously, there's a lot easier ways to understand what Anker really does. And if you go to their website, you can see connect to Web3 in minutes. We support more than 40 blockchain protocols for staking or developing purposes. Obviously, this includes Binance, Bitcoin, Oasis, Matic, Icon, Polkadot, Avalanche. It's just some big names. Obviously, Anker is on the right direction, or going on the right path at the very least. So we talk more about their staking nodes. Spin up your own staking nodes and start earning rewards immediately. Developer APIs as well as enterprise solutions as well. So we talk more about their nodes being deployed. They have over 8,000 nodes deployed right now, and they are trusted by blockchain pioneers all around the world. Like I said, this includes Binance, Avalanche, DAI, Matic, Polkadot, some just big names. Harmony. A lot of these we talk about on the channel. We talk a lot of, I'd say a lot of these on the channel. I was looking through some of these. We have Scale, obviously, Stacks we've talked about, I believe, Binance we've talked about, Harmony we've talked about, Matic we've talked about, Polkadot we've talked about, I believe. So there's a lot of these coins, like I said, a lot of potential behind these coins that they are now trusted by. So like I said, there's a lot of potential behind this Anker coin itself. So let's go back to the top and learn more about their staking, because a lot of people do like the idea of their staking solution. A lot of people like how easy it is. I've heard a lot of good things about it. So staking simplified, Anker provides decentralized staking services for Ethereum 2.0. Anker's ETH2 staking protocol and platform combines staking and DeFi, implementing elements from traditional staking with non-custodial management, micropools, instant liquidity, and decentralized governance. So we do see that total ETH staked with Anker is over 45,756. We do have stakers up to 2,415 right now. They have a very quick video to show you guys on how to actually stake with Anker, and then they say why stake with Anker. Well, there's a micropool, staking liquidity, security, and staking manager, all making things easy on this site. So if you want to calculate how much you'll make, obviously we look at this almost every Anker video just because it's so fun to kind of see what specific ETHs will give you in return. So let's say with 46 ETH, we have 98,000 that we're willing to put in. We'll get about 6,700 back in return, 3.16 ETH by the end of the year. So that's the yearly earnings. It's just a massive increase, and I think it would be awesome to start staking for some people that have a lot of ETH or have a lot to stake. There's a lot of great staking websites to make you passive income. I would definitely start doing some research into that so your money just doesn't sit there and you're hoping for those increases on some coins when you could be really increasing on those coins and staking at the same time. So learning about staking is definitely important. As we go down a little bit more, we can see Access Anker's ETH2 staking services and a ETH here. So Uniswap, Trust Wallet, SushiSwap, MetaMask, some big names as well. So they are about, they have all these partners that are, big names. They have a lot of trusting partners, and I think it's awesome. It shows that a lot of people believe in Anker. It's not just one or two companies. It's not just one or two big coins. It's a lot. It's multiple. So let's jump back over to the price chart of today. So we do see it's at about 15 cents, about a 9% decrease in the last week alone. But I don't think there's much to worry about here. As we go to the last 24 hours, we do see a 4.36% decrease. I do think this is going to be a decent entry point. I don't know if we're going to stay below this 15-cent mark for too much longer. And because of that, you're getting in at a decent rate. You're always going to want to invest, obviously, in the red so that you can jump in and get that green profit. So the market cap right now is about 1 billion itself, actually, is right on the dot. So the volume in the last 24 hours being that 135.8 million, and the circulating supply being that 7 billion Anker. So we are seeing some good numbers, some good stats there. If we take a look at the last month, though, we will start getting into our predictions for Anker going into April, May in 2021. So we do see a 247% increase, like I said, in the month of May. We have stabilized pretty fairly well here. If we can stabilize right around that 15-cent range, 14.5 cents to 15, that'd be pretty solid because we have seen obviously a massive increase. Anytime you have a massive increase, you're going to want to kind of gauge the correction, because if we have a decent correction, a stable point at about this 14.5 to 15 cents, we still increased from 7 cents to 14.5 or 15 cents. That's that's a 2x for a new stabilization spot. That's a great increase. So we'll see what happens. I think, going into the rest of April, we're going to see Anker really make its way to about, hopefully pushing its new all-time high, and I think that's very possible. We'll see about a 24 cent all-time high for Anker, hopefully stabilizing right around 21 cents. So we'll continue to watch that as we go into May. I think May is going to be a good month as well for Anker, obviously making actually even almost bigger strides. 35 to 40 cents is what I'm hoping for in Anker by the end of May. Obviously, a lot of cryptocurrencies are predicted to go up, and I don't think Anker is one of those that should stay put. I think it's one of those that will increase with everything else because of all the utility and, all the talk about Anker. There's so much hype around it. I try to, stay away from that when predicting. Remember, I try to keep these as conservative and realistic as possible, but 35 to 40 cents is an all-time high, stabilizing out at about 30 cents is my prediction for Anker. I think that's very possible, which would be about a 2x at the end of May. So we'll see and monitor this, obviously, coin quite a bit before then. So those could change, so stay tuned for those updates. Do remember, guys, if you guys like Anker, like the video right now, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on to be notified every time I make a new video. And then we're going to jump into our 2021 end-of-year prediction. I think this is going to be a big coin, but I do think it's going to slow down on the second half just a little bit. So I think Anker is going to end up being about a 45 to 50 cent coin. Obviously, some of you guys were hoping more than a 3x by the end of the year. We could definitely see more than a 3x. Do remember, guys, I am doing conservative price predictions. So 45 to 50 cents is an all-time high, stabilizing out about that 40 to 45 cent range is where I see Anker by the end of the year. I hope to see it higher. I think it could very well be higher or much higher. We're only seeing a $1 billion market cap right now. So like I said, could be much higher. We'll continue to monitor it. And thank you guys for all tuning in for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's content, definitely like the video as well and just comment and let me know about it. Thank you guys. I'll see you all in the next